hi, everybody. Welcome to the kitchen. And of course, we gotta get the yes, go. Welcome to the kitchen. Today we are making chocolate cream pie. Let me tell you, it's very easy. I'm very surprised. I've told you guys before, I'm not much of a baker, but I've been trying, and I think it's working out okay. So let me get my recipe up here. 1 second. And we will get started. And as always, I will post this recipe in the comments for you. And if you ever make them and try them, I want to know how it went, okay? So let's get started. And I'm going to tell you, we're even going to make the whipped cream topping from scratch. But I did cheat a little bit. I did not. Well, hello, Sarah Painter. How are you? I did not bake the pie crust from scratch. So I want it to be really easy for you guys. Well, hi, Ronnie Lynn. Welcome. For anybody that watches this video replay later, just know that it originally streamed as a live stream with live chat. And so even though you can't see the comments in the replay, I can see them here, and I will comment to the comments. Okay? So let's get started. Again, this is not very hard. Has anybody ever made a homemade chocolate cream pie before? Anyone? I've eaten them. They're divine. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you, I already did the pie crust. I want to show you what kind of pie crust that I use. And it's just, just a Keebler graham crust, okay? And I think next time I actually will go ahead and try to make one from scratch. Because what I didn't like about this one, and I hope you're listening, Keebler, is that so you're supposed to brush the inside of it with either egg whites or a beaten egg, right? And then you bake it at 375 for like 5 minutes. The crust, when I was brushing the eggs on it, was just falling apart. I didn't like that so much. So next time, maybe I'll try to make my own. But this time, transparency. I will show you what I did. Okay, let's get started. Alrighty. And here we go. So we're going to put that burner on. Oh, medium back there. And this is what we're going to do for the filling. It wants 2.5 cups of whole milk. I actually used 1 cup, so 1.5 cups of whole milk, and I used 1 cup of heavy whipping cream because I wanted to see if it gave it a different texture. And for those of you who have been on my cooking tours before, you will have to put up with me rinsing my dishes, or you can come over and wash them for me afterwards because I don't like a messy kitchen. Okay, and then we're going to take a 1/3 cup of granulated sugar. And we're going to whisk this together. And what we want it to do is we're going to whisk it, and then we're going to bring it to a simmer. And eventually, we want it to even do more than simmer. Okay? And then we have 6 large egg yolks. Alrighty. And to those, we're going to add, I think it's two tablespoons of cornstarch. That. See, 2 tablespoons. And we're going to put those in with those egg yolks. Kind of a little bit. But the cornstarch is really important because it's what's going to help everything solidify. It's going to help it make everything get really thick, okay? So we're going to whisk these together. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Ugh, cornstarch. Just like powdered sugar, it gets everywhere. You guys know I hate that, right? Okay. Do that. And it's already getting thick. It's actually really surprising how cornstarch does that. Got it. Let's see what this is doing over here. We're still waiting for that. And while we're waiting for that, we're going to chop up our chocolate. Okay? We're going to need 8 ounces, which is basically 2 packs. I'm using, where's my camera? I'm using both of these. You can use either or a different one, store brand, whatever. Okay, but this is to show you. And we're going to, already kind of messy there anyway, isn't it? Take that one, and we're just going to chop, and make a lot of noise. Do it. Apparently. Chop. You know, and I was thinking about this. I don't know why you have to use a chocolate bar like this and do all this silly chopping. Couldn't you just use chocolate chips, I wonder? I get it. We're doing something from scratch, but I guess you want to feel like you really worked hard, and I do right now. Feel like I'm working pretty hard. But if they have to be chopped down, I don't know why it can't just be chocolate chips. Annette goes, Okay. Oh. Our other one. Can you just put in less sugar? Hold on. Running Man says, what is Baker's chocolate as opposed to just regular chocolate? Oh, no, I think that's just the brand name. I really do. I think it's just the name of the bar. Because the recipe doesn't say baking chocolate. It just says 8 ounces of good quality semi-sweet chocolate chopped. And the person that did this recipe is from Taste Better from Scratch. It's from them. And they said they like Ghirardelli. Well, we got some Ghirardelli too. So we'll check it out. it's not. I think what you're asking is like, oh yes, there is like baking cocoa and stuff like that, Ronnie. Matter of fact, let's see. Okay, like I have some. This recipe didn't call for it, but I have some, and you can see that that's baking cocoa, right? So you probably could make hot cocoa with it, but you probably have to add a lot of sugar because this isn't sweet at all. Okay, so there is baking cocoa, but again, I think the name is a little bit misleading because it says bakers. It says bakers chocolate, but I think it's just some chocolate. Let's just see. Oh, it's just chocolate for the baker. That's all it is. It's just chocolate for the baker. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh, really sweet. You guys know. Well, hi, Mary Lou. You guys, anybody who knows me knows I don't really have a sweet tooth. So that was enough. That will get me through the year, I guess. Oh, so sweet. That's enough. I won't eat any cake for my birthday next week. Is it next week? No, it's Saturday. It's Saturday. Boy, I'm not a fan of chopping that chocolate up. All right. Let's get that chocolate in there. Yeah, I just think you could just probably use 8 ounces of chocolate chips. This is what I'm thinking. Because that was a whole lot. What are they going to do next? Have me churn butter? All right. Now, we are going to keep on. We are waiting for our cream and our milk. Waiting for it to simmer. But the thing with something simmers, it doesn't really tell you when it's simmering, does it? Not quite the same as a boil there. Let's see what Mary's saying here. My birthday is on the 18th. And I wish somebody would have come and chopped all that chocolate for me for my birthday. That's what I wish. All right. Come on. Now, so you see, feels like I've done a lot of work. But really all we've done so far is added our milk and our sugar to our pan. We're waiting for it to boil. We have added our cornstarch to our egg yolks, and they're all good and thick. And we've chopped up that chocolate, worked up a sweat doing that. And now it says, this old recipe says that when that, Mary Lou's birthday is the 28th. Well, happy birthday, Mary Lou. Happy birthday. It says when this stuff starts to simmer, and I can see some steam coming off of it. It says we want to add a couple spoonfuls to these eggs to temper the eggs. Okay. Temper those eggs. Oh, you guys are going to be so surprised how easy this is. Who was with me when I did the orange creamsicle fudge? That was easy too. Now, when we've done that, we're now going to add the yolk. Hold on. The yolk and cornstarch mixture. We're going to add it to the sugar and the milk mixture. Put water in that. That's not a nightmare. So we're off later. And whisk. And it says we gotta whisk this constantly until the mixture begins to thicken. I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't mix it constantly yesterday, and it was okay. So, you know, I got dishes and whatnot to do. Well, thank you, Ronnie Lynn. Ronnie Lynn said, happy birthday to both of us. Ronnie Lynn, you know what I would like for my birthday? I'd like you to come over here and do these dishes. That's what I always want. After, right now, I'm just going to mostly rinse them. I don't like, yeah. All right. Ouch. I was always raised, always raised to clean as you go. Clean as you go. I've always done that. And I'll tell you what, if I have dishes in the sink after I've made dinner or whatnot, I can't even eat because I can't enjoy my food. Because I can't think of anything worse than relaxing and having a really good meal and then having to wash anything other than my plate. All right. This is starting to get thick. That anymore. There. And it says that we will know when big bubbles begin to break the surface. Oh, I'm starting to see some. Okay. Now, I'm going to take that off the heat. I'll tell you what I always do. To make sure that I remember to turn something off, I put my kettle on the burner that was hot. Because then if I accidentally didn't turn it off, my kettle will start to steam, right? It'll start to holler at me. So, we're going to take this off the heat and we're going to stir in our chocolate. And we need the butter. Let me see, where's my butter? I need 6 tablespoons. Salt. Put in my butter. And I got butter ham. And we need some 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. So, a teaspoon. Hold on. Okay. 1.5. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to stir all that up. Oh, Sarah, thank you. So, this kettle, if anybody remembers, I was looking to get a kettle, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, maybe longer, and I was torn between this one and a red and white polka dot one, and so I had pictures of each of them, and I put them up on Facebook, and I said, everybody help me decide, and that was the clear winner, and so that is the new kettle. And I like it because it has broken up some of them. There's a lot of red in here. Heaven to Betsy. And I even found some little oven mitts that go with it. So, I am very happy for the little Papa Yellow. Next. Probably have some darn chocolate up there. Who knows what. All right, we see how thick this is getting? Do you see that? It is getting thick. Okay. Oh boy, look at that. Can you see it good? It is really nice and thick. Now, here's what we're going to do. Now we're going to, here's what we'll do just to get that out of the way. Let's pour it in our pie crust. What do you think about that? Not bad, not bad, not bad work. Not bad work. Okay. And now, was that a lot of work? I gotta ask you. That wasn't too bad, right? Wasn't too bad at all. Wasn't too bad at all. All right, now we're gonna come over here to our mixer. Okay. Oh, see, Ronnie, you asked me about that chocolate. Was it especially for bakers, right? And I said, no, I think it's just the brand. Well, look, Baker, and here's Baker's Imitation Vanilla. So I think it's just a company that makes that stuff, huh? Okay, now add a mixer over here. And it says we should use one of those electric mixers, but I love my mixer. And this is what I do for my mashed potatoes and everything. So that's what we're going to do. And so we're going to add a cup of our heavy cream, okay? And we're going to put it on high. Okay. Oh, it's going to be loud. It's going to be loud. Alright. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You want to let that keep beating. The pie is going to have to go into the fridge so it can really set. Alright? So what I do Like this. Plate. Pop it into the refrigerator. It's gonna sit there overnight. Oh my goodness, supposed to get on that. Oh, it started. It's starting to get. It's doing it. Okay. And then we're gonna add. So it says once it starts to get thick, we're going to add our sugar. It's not a lot of sugar. I'm gonna say it's only 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay. And a tablespoon and a half of vanilla, and back on whip. Let's see what we got. We got homemade whipped cream. Look at that. Homemade. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to pop that into the fridge because it's going to take at least 2 to 4 hours for that pie, right? But more through the magic of television, I will show you what it will look like when it's done. There you have it. What I did for the top was I just took some Hershey's Kisses and I took my grater and I grated some Hershey's Kisses into a bowl and then I put it on the top. What do you think about that? And you will have, let's see, you will have, oh, I think my pie needs to go back into the refrigerator because it was sitting out here while I was cooking. Look at that. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. I'm going to have to go back in the fridge for a minute before I can serve that to anybody. That's it. That's all. What do you think? That not that hard, right? Now all that's left to do is just to let it sit and give my neighbors this. Yeah. Oh, Ronnie Lynn says that looks good. Sarah Cleaner says looks yummy, and Mary Lou says you can transport that to me. It looks so good. I put the weight back on that you lost Well, you lost weight in Mexico? Well, I don't think I could lose weight in Mexico. I love Mexican food and Spanish food and all that. And speaking of which, we'll be back here tomorrow with my brand new tortilla press to make some homemade flour tortillas to go with some chicken and shrimp fajitas. And that's what's for dinner. All right. Who thinks that they could make this at home? Could you do that? I think you could. I think you could. All right. I'm going to pop this recipe link into the description. Look, we did that in a half hour. That's right, Mary Lou. My neighbors are going to they're going to get chicken and shrimp fajitas tomorrow with homemade flour tortillas, sour cream, and fresh avocado, and fresh cilantro, and all kinds of different hot sauces and diced onions, and refried beans, and Spanish rice, and chocolate pie for dessert. Yes. Okay, that's it. That's all I got for you. Because I need to try a batches of the flour tortillas. I gotta try to make. I always gotta do a little something the day before, and so I want to check out how that's gonna go down with that new tortilla press. To go downstairs to the studio and get some wax paper up here, I guess. But that's it. All that's left is the dishes. So come on. Mary Lou says, I think it'd be great to be your neighbor. Nobody's complaining. Nobody's complaining. I'll tell you that. And I'm going to pop this, our homemade cream, and pop that into a Rubbermaid container. So that's ready for tomorrow. And then I'll show you the trick of, and I use the Hershey's chocolate kisses. I grated them for the top. But I imagine you could save a little bit of the chocolate bar and do that too, right? So, okay. Well, listen, I'm going to put the recipe. Thank you for coming. I'm going to put the recipe in the link. And if anybody makes it, I want to know. I want to see pictures. Okay? Listen, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you back here tomorrow for the tortillas and the fajitas. Okay, and maybe margaritas, and for other people that like to come to the positive affirmations, we'll see you on my other channel. Okay, have a great day. Bye.